Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Renee or Mini Jenny, and welcome to my first ever video. Today we are building a pizza shop in the shape of a pizza. I really wanted to get creative with this build for my first video, so that was kind of the inspiration behind doing this. And this was much harder than I thought to make this pizza shape, honestly. It gave me like so much troubles with the walls and the angles, which we all know, like it's a bit of a hassle in Sims. So on the very top, I kind of want to get my cheese color in the crust. I am using like the half walls to kind of make that crust shape. I'm going to get rid of it on the sides, and it's only going to be at the top where crust is usually found on pizza, as you can see now. And then I wanted to do like some pepperoni, so I'm using just like these little red rugs so that it can look like pepperoni pizza. Fun fact, I'm actually not the biggest fan of pepperoni pizza, but I feel like this was probably the easiest type of pizza to make within the Sims. Then I'm just going in with like these little smiley faces wall decals. I wanted something to resemble melted cheese. I had to use a lot of these, and I actually ended up changing the color to more of like a darker orangey color to kind of match that little border I have at the top of the pizza. So yeah, gotta be innovative. So we use those little smiley wall decals. And now I am making a patio, because who doesn't love a good outdoor patio, especially during the summertime, which we're in right now. Love being outside, love having the patio. Actually, I'm lying, I actually hate being outside. I hate being hot, and I hate when bugs are in my food, but it's cute though. It's cute for the pictures, right? So my Sims can come here and take their Instagram worthy pictures. Maybe not really a pizza diner, but you know, whatever. So now you're gonna see me kind of jump in between the inside and the outside, trying to figure out how much I can fit on this patio and what else I want to go outside. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this build. It's a lot different than what I normally build. You guys will see some more traditional builds on my channel soon. But I just don't play Sims. I play some other games, so you guys will also be seeing that as well. So right now you see I am trying to make the kitchen, and I tried to make 2 bathrooms, but it didn't really work out because one, I needed my kitchen to be a bit bigger, and the layout for the bathroom was going to be a bit odd. Just didn't have enough space, so I ended up just making 1 bathroom that can accommodate everybody, at least every Sim at the moment. And here I wanted to go with the checkered tile flooring because I really wanted to give like a retro diner feel, and obviously what doesn't scream more retro than checkered flooring? I mean, let's be real. Here I'm just putting up some signage, now serving girl dinner, because we love girl dinner over here. And here we just got some seating. Didn't really pick out the color yet. Sometimes I just place stuff down because I kind of just want to see how I'm going to lay it out, and then I'll change the color. This actually doesn't end up even being the final color. I actually changed everything to red because I wanted it to feel more like that classic pizza place vibe, and red and white just gives pizza, honestly. If you look up any like classic American pizza diner, that's probably what you're going to see is like red and white. So this does not change. I also wanted to include like the little bar area for if people wanted to sit up there. And a lot of like American diners, you'll see this too. And eventually I'm going to make kind of like a cutout in the wall to where the customers can actually see the pizza being made. You see that a lot in a diner, especially if like you go to like a Waffle House. Fun fact, I've actually never been to Waffle House, but I've seen a lot of funny TikToks of some things that go down in there. So yeah. Yeah, so now I'm just putting up like these ketchup and mustard on each one. I really feel like that gives like that diner touch that you see on everything. And a lot of what I'm using is CC. I am so sorry, but Sims, they just don't have enough in there for me, so I have to use CC, unfortunately. And then I tried to actually use a pizza to put it on top, but it didn't work. It actually disappeared when I tried to place it, so we're just gonna have to stick with what we got. In here, at first I was actually trying to use like different windows and cutouts. I thought Dine Out had one that would work for me, but they didn't. And you guys know that resizing windows and mirrors and all the other stuff is just a pain in Sims, and it never works. So I actually end up using just like a half wall, a column, and the spandrels to try to give it that look that I was going for. And it actually didn't turn out that bad. It actually worked out a lot for me, and I was able to put like some shelving on there so that you know, the host can come, not the host, the waiter or waitress can come and pick up like the pizza, because I'm imagining that that's where the chef will put the pizzas at for the waiter or waitress to come pick up the food and give it to the customer. So right now you can see that I'm doing that. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys really like this build. This was really fun. I had a lot of fun. I even had a lot of fun editing this video because I'm like, oh my goodness, this is such a cool thing to do. It's kind of different, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody in the Sims world make a Sims shop, make a pizza shop in the shape of a pizza. So I thought I'd be the first. Hopefully I am the first. If I'm not the first, don't come for me because I didn't know. So sorry. But I did look on Pinterest to try to see if I could find anything similar, and I didn't see anything similar. I also looked in the gallery and didn't see anything similar, so I was like, okay, I might be the first, so we'll see. So now I'm just going outside with some neon lights and saying pizza, because what's more cliche than that, honestly. Alright, so now you see that I've actually changed the wallpaper or the outside wall. I did want to do glass walls. I thought that was pretty cool, but it just didn't give pizza vibes. So I went on Pinterest, looked up some pizza shops, and this is kind of what it was giving. And I was so mad that when I made my diner taller in height, that those little smiley faces did not resize because it took so freaking long to put them back in their place. It already took long to place them, and then now I had to pull them back up, and I changed the door. The door is low-key too big, but it's the perfect door that I need. So we're just using the diner sign to cover that up. And we're going back in and we're changing pretty much everything to that red color. And I think it looks a lot better this way. So yeah, I really like doing this. I didn't get to record myself doing the outside patio. I thought I did, so I'm so sorry that I didn't. But I do got some stills for you guys, some video of it, so I hope you really like it. Also went in and added some arcade games because, come on now. I'm not sure if you guys used to go to Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut used to have stuff like this. And I thought this was just so cool. It reminded me of my childhood sometimes when I went with my mom and dad to go get pizza, and I would beg them for like quarters to go get a gumball or to play in those little machines. So yeah, so this is kind of the final look. I think it came out super cool. I think it looks super cool. I think it definitely gives the pizza shop Chicago deep dish. Shout out Chicago, that's actually where I'm from. But we actually don't even eat deep dish all the time. We eat a lot of tavern style pizza, but Yeah, deep dish is more of kind of a tourist trap. I mean, it's good, but we don't eat that like every single day, honestly. That's not our preferred pizza. And this is our bathroom. Super small, but it works, and that's all that matters, honestly. We got the space. It's enough for your Sims. So yeah, and here's the patio. I think it's really cute. I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll come back again. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.